Hello and welcome to another modern stream. Today we're going to be playing a Karnless build of Amulet, and the reason for this is actually that I've heard a lot of people having the concern that they wanted to get into Magic Online. They wanted to buy Amulet on Magic Online, and wait, what? Huh? Why are my moto sounds active? Anyway, so they wanted to whatever. There we go. They wanted to get into Magic Online, but for whatever reason, Karn the Great Creator is like 40 tickets of Magic Online, which is something pretty stupid. So what I wanted to do today is basically play a Karnless build for those folks out there who want to get into Amulet, and they don't want to spend a lot of money on Karn. So this is basically the last list. Honestly, I haven't played this list in a while because I've been playing Karn, but this is the where I left off last time. So I figured this is where I would pick up today, and then we're gonna see how things work out, and then we might be making changes accordingly. What I'm doing right now is 4 Dryads, 2 Azusa, 3 Explorers. This would be like the slots. We actually are playing the full playset of Scouts. In the Karn lists, we have 1 less Scout, 1 less Explorer, and I think 1 less Land. And that's where I'm making room for the 3 Karns. But yeah, also the sideboard is going to be different. Like, we definitely want Beast Withins much more in a list like this than in a list with Karn. So in my Karn lists, I've been playing like 1 or maybe 2 at Beast Withins at most, but here we actually need up to 3. So yeah, that's basically the idea what we got going on. Third Tulare West also found its way back in. Yeah, this is the one, I think. This is the one. All right, cool. So we're gonna see how things work out. Such a slot. Having too much fun in the chat. Yep. Chat's a great place. Chat is a great place. All right. Wait, there's something. Seems like Magic Online is messing something up. Anyway, this hand could potentially be awful, but I think it's good. Otherwise, we have a turn 1 Scout. We have ways to find Amulet, so we're basically missing a threat. XYZ Principe, thank you for the raid with the party of 4. Welcome everybody from XYZ stream. Are you the same Principe that it's right here? Or are you a different Principe? Are you that Principe? Alright, well, nice to meet you then. Welcome to the stream. Just don't bolt my dude, please. Oh, that's so much worse than bolting my dude. Alright, so let's find an amulet here, shall we? Well, okay. That box has been successfully ticked. So here, yeah, I see a bounce land there, but I think I need to basically pick Amulet over literally anything else here because I need to speed myself up somehow. So now the question is, do I want to play the Amulet here or do I want to Steerings again? That is a very interesting question. I think I want to play the Amulet, I guess, because I actually would need to find a little bit more of information. So by waiting 1 more turn, if I draw a bounce land, I know that I can prioritize the second Amulet. Although if I do find the second Amulet, that means that I have a turn 3 Titan. I actually have a turn 3 kill, so we are 100% picking up a second Amulet over, thanks to the Crumbling Vestige. Because with double Amulet, Crumbling Vestige represents 3 mana. Yeah, that's correct. Key difference in our lists. You have third Explorer over third Azusa, you have Vestige and third West over second Sanctuary and fourth Forest, and you have Forces and Uro in the board, and I don't because I don't have the money. Well, Forces... Oh, actually Forces might be expensive. Oh yeah. So just like I said, picking up Amulet here because it means that we have a Titan next turn, which is exciting. Alright, so my opponent has this turn to kill me. Otherwise, they are dead. Otherwise, they are dead. And with just the Monastery Swift Spear, I don't think they're going to be able to deal 19 points of damage to me. Seems hard to achieve. Okay. Okay. That is not lethal. Gonna cut the second Sanctuary for Vestige, Sims Hines Healing and a solid floor. Yes, it also enables some interesting play patterns that are otherwise not possible. Like for example, this play pattern right here, which is how it stacks with multiple amulets. Like actually just how it stacks with a single amulet. That's 5 mana. That's 6 mana. This is what you get for 6 mana. I guess I'm gonna double Titan here just for value. Putting the seats. Pretty sure Vestige is just certified good shit right now. I mean, it was always good, right? It's just a matter of what do you want to cut to make room for it. DNT24, welcome back to the Primetime Stronghold. Thank you for the continued support for the 14th month now. Thank you so much, DNT. Your streams are godsend in the quarantine. Keep up the good work as always. Thank you. I'm planning on doing so. We want Explorers, we want Uro, and we don't want, but we need Rexage / Force. Cut Scouts, cut Ghost Squatter, cut Cavern. One thing to point out there is that we really saw the power of Ancient Stirrings in that game, which was really nice. What are these audio things that are showing up? Yes, this hand is pretty good. I think when Amulet turned to Dryad with a Forest. Why just one Forest? Because you don't want to be flooded on Forces. Usually Force is a card you need exactly one copy of, and the second copy is just kind of like a death sentence. Like, you need to see it, but like you hate to see it at the same time. Hasting with Vestige lets me get damage with Valak as the Garrison would. Exactly, yeah, Hammerwick. We actually had that situation come up right here on stream last week, I think. What do you think of the Karnless that's not running Dryad, or do you think it's just strictly better to add Dryad? I mean, I just think this card is just very, very good. Look who is here. Hey, Magus, how's it going? A lady. I personally think the fourth forest is important given that I don't have forces. Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. That's actually not bad. Finding the sanctuary there. I guess it's correct for me to find the snow-covered forest. If they abrade me here, that would be absolutely brutal. If they don't, then we're good. That's an abrade. Yep. That's bad. That's real bad for us. We really needed that amulet. I offer a reward of two chesties to anyone having a 5-0 posted with 4 magas in the deck. That's a really high bar, my friend. Okay, so options here. I guess I'm going to play Simic Growth Chamber here because it means I don't have to shock, which seems pretty important. We do see the Force of Vigor there. If my opponent does have the Blood Moon here, then playing the Bounce Land, of course, is worse because it's going to put me behind 1 land drop. I think it's worth it. Like, the damage is probably going to be very, very important this game. Wrist Flash for 4 magas. Nice. Yeah, I'm not playing around Molten Rain. I just don't think I can. Like, I cannot beat the card Molten Rain from my opponent. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to chomp this guy, and this means that I probably won't even be able to trade. What are we playing with today? I'm playing. A lot of people have been telling and like saying on social media that they wanted to buy Amulet in Magic Online, but they didn't want to spend all the money because cards are super expensive right now, and they were saying that they didn't want to spend all that money on cards. So we're playing a Karnless list today. That Dismember is probably game over, right? Yep. Is that actual lethal? Yeah, that's actual Xaxis. All right. Yeah, Keelfin is just not a beatable card for us. And you see why I don't like having access to so many forces, right? It's just like the card just doesn't do anything in many, many, many situations. But it's just like you are forced. You're forced to have it in your deck just because you can't beat Blood Moon otherwise. Yep, keep this hand. It's not incredible, but what's really annoying me is why are those moto sounds still showing up? Oh, is that why? Probably. I wonder why that got reset. Maybe it was something with the update. Moto is weird like that. So basically, the best thing we can draw here is Bounce Land. Bounce Land into Titan. That doesn't do much for us. Okay, that's basically a Bounce Land. So if we draw a Titan, we can turn 3 Titan now. I'm a teacher, I just need to get my students to actually do their assignments. That sounds hard to do. This hand is super cool with a Titan? Yes, we agree. Manamorphose. Okay. This is not the worst thing for us. It's not a great thing either, but it's not the worst thing. Working with IT infrastructure from 2010. Nice. Still, and I can only say, yay, 2 weeks of vacation and to realize I learned nothing for the exam that didn't get any use. Alright, so my opponent has to have a Blood Moon in hand. Can't play this out. I need to hold it in case my opponent draws a blood, in case I find a Titan. Huh. Dismember time? Okay. So with Dread and Blood Moon, it depends which lands first, right? Yeah. Whatever comes into play last is the thing that's going to prevalence. Prevalence is that even a word in English? I guess I want a cantrip. I need to get closer to a Titan. Yeah, so at this point I can now actually cast a Titan, so I'm going to just put a 2/4 in play. Missing cards for Uro, unfortunately. Best draw is obviously a Titan. Second best draw, probably Engineered Explosives. Why not copy the pool so you can escape the Uro when the time comes? Because having double green is more important, and I can already escape the Uro because Dryad allows me to use blue mana. And I still have one more Dryad here, so probably gonna be fine on blue sources. How does Dryad and Moon interact again? Whichever enters the battlefield last is the one that's going to be active, basically. That's how layers work. Double green under Blood Moon is probably more important. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why I chose to copy the basics over Breeding Pool. You can't pass exam after only listening to lecture, but it surely is more difficult. Yeah. Sure, that doesn't do anything at all. Second Dismember. Jesus. Unless my opponent has not been attacking my face. Also, we're almost there in escaping Uro. Prime time. Amulet. I'm gonna play the Azusa here because I don't care if she dies, and that's the last card I need for Uro, and I probably need the Dryad in order to escape the Uro unless I draw something good. I guess unless I draw a bounce land, I guess. If we get to Uro, I think I'm gonna like my spot. Alright, 0 cards left in hand. OP should 100%. Wait, is this lethal? Shit, man, this is actually lethal. God damn it. I guess I should have played the Dryad there. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. All right. Just whiffed for a little bit too long. We got God, yeah. The good thing is that this gives me some time for push-ups. Finally get to cut a couple of push-ups. This hand is just too slow, unfortunately. This hand is very good. No, I definitely own more than 90, but I'm paying up. All right. Death Shadow? Shit. All right, so we're probably not gonna be doing very well here. Okay, there we go. Amulet down. Motobug, please. Oh, no Motobug, never lucky. Sir, Amulet down. Amulet down! Imagine using squash emojis. It's a good Monkas. I like the chief emotes. Gee, yeah, okay. Probably gonna take the Titan. Interesting. So they're gonna play Shadow now? Or do they have yet another Thoughtseize? If they play a Shadow here, yeah, okay. Really hard to be distro from my opponent, and I know that Engineered Explosives is exactly the last card, the card at the very bottom of my deck, so that doesn't help. House Amulet against Discard Tribal, not very good. I like the 50-50 matches, so I still play Shadow. I mean, you're not 50-50 against Amulet, that I can tell you for sure. Do you think our chances of winning this are over or now 9,000, 100,000? I mean, my opponent can basically... My out... Okay, never mind. Never mind. I guess if they cannot grow the shadows, we might have a shot. Okay. I imagine they topped something, but let me double check real quick. 2 cards on top. All right, so one of them has to be a land. But we can transmute here. So I think that we transmute for Summoner's Pact. No, transmute for E is like, if we get to cast our Titan, we're gonna win. And if we don't get to, we're gonna lose. Do you want to borrow 4 cards? No, I have them. I have them. I'm streaming this list because a lot of people have told me that they they wanted to play Amulet, but they are struggling because they don't want to spend all the money in Karns. So I'm doing this for the people, you know? We only get punished by K command here. I mean, we can only play around so many things, right? Our opponent is definitely the one ahead. Now they are exactly dead, so that's nice. So they can't really attack with both shadows. Okay, so they need to play a blocker. They can't TBR us. Inquisition, not gonna cut it. Dismember? Dismember is the only way. They could have Dismember. Vapor Snag? Dismember is the only way, I think. And can we beat Dismember in any way? And I don't think we can. No, we can't. So since we can't beat it, there's really no use in playing around it. Yeah, I can't beat it. All right, got Dismember OP. Because if you do, you win. If you don't, you lose. Wargate is worse than the black-green version, in my opinion. That's why I have been playing black-green. Yeah, okay, so they do have the Dismember. So we're going to lose to their double shadow. We were exactly one land short. And that is exactly what happened like that turn where I chose to transmute. If I had played the Tolari West we had in hand instead of transmuting, that would allow me to have one more land in play, which would have made it so we could have attacked. And we could have triggered zombies, basically. But yeah, we chose what we wanted to play around, and then we acted accordingly, and it didn't work out, and it's fine. Actually, keep this. What should we cut? Could we even play around this one? No, we couldn't. That's why. That's why. No, but I'm talking about the previous turn, as I explained. So if I, instead of playing the bounce land and transmuted the Tolari West, I had played my Tolari West and passed the turn. On that turn, we would have been able to get... we would have been able to trigger Field of the Dead, which would have given us blockers, obviously. But if we had done that, then Snapcaster would have destroyed us because the Snapcaster thought he's our Titan, and then we have no Titan. So by playing around Snapcaster, we died to Dismember on the following turn. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna cut one forest and could see cutting the Radium Fountain. It's randomly relevant sometimes. Also, it's an untapped source on turn 1. Shankcasters. What is Snapcaster? I can't. What does Snap mean? I think I'd rather have. I kind of, yeah. I think we're just gonna do this. Sneep. All right. Opponent turn 1 Serum Visions. Come on. Shinabi said liquidify. Alright, turn 1 Serum Visions. Give it to me, opponent. Tap for blue. Tap for blue. God damn it. Amulet off the top. Motobug. Thank you. Motobug. Thoughtseize bug. Poggers. Sure. Another Inquisition. Take the Triad has a lot of text. It does have a lot of text. The good thing about all of this is at least it's making my turns very, very easy. Nice draws. Hey, they are draws. Doing my best here, trying to draw as less bad as I can. Beast within the bubble. Opponent doesn't need a name. Phew. This has to be an angler here. Which is pretty annoying. Beast within own ban for lethal might be relevant. It might. It might. I'm probably going to be Beast within in my opponent's Gourmet Angler that they're really, really struggling to cast right now. Come on, opponent, you can do it. I have faith in you. There we go. They figure it out, chat. They figure it out. Alright, so let's float some mana. Let's hashtag sequencing. Play my Dryad. Play this. Say go. Dismember for this? No. Okay. They for sure have Stubborn Denial. Why didn't Beast Within become relevant? Shouldn't have been viable like a year ago. Because Beast Within became relevant when Ashiok became relevant, basically. Before Ashiok was a card, Beast Within wasn't particularly playable. Also, we were splashing different colors back before, which now we can't really do. So we have 5 mana now. Also, I tapped wrong. I should have tapped this. One, two, three, 4 mana. It's just not enough. I'm going to throw a stub into my opponent's um, mana here, just so I can use my mana, because Damping Sphere is like they're gonna have stub for me, and Damping Sphere really messes with my mana. So I'm just going to do this right now. Well, I wasn't expecting that to work. So they just don't have the stubborn now? I guess they could have stubbed my Amulet now that I think about it. Alright. So... that is a big problem. And explains why they didn't stop the Damping Sphere. Well, just died. Not the best start, but sure. I couldn't have done it upkeep, if I know, because of how I tapped my mana. I know that I should have done it upkeep, 100%. But because of how I tapped my mana, I couldn't. Do you back in response to the Ashiok? I could have. Maybe I should have. But if I time walk myself, I don't know how I'm winning that game anyway. Because I'm just losing to my opponent's board, right? O2 into 3-2, best 3-2. That's a fact, actually. Did I bring in Uropo's side? Yes, of course. Okay. I like this hand. Best thing we can do is we can find an amulet off of these ancient steerings. That would be the best case scenario. Even if we don't, I think the rest of my hand is just solid. And that definitely helps. Castle so busted, I agree. Speaking of busted cards. Turn 3 Titan, baby. Turn 3 Titan. Seems like we have a decent amount of cyber room. Thoughts on Blast Zone over something like Second Cage? Blast Zone, I don't think it's playable in Amulet. Having to destroy your own land, I don't think it's defensible. And even in the matchups where you want it, I think it's very slow and it's just not worth playing, honestly. Like, I think that just playing explosives is just better for us. City of Traders might differ from Modern, actually. I don't even know how to answer to that comment. No. It's what I'm erring towards no. Garrison Stronghold. Tularia West. Is there anything I can use here? I guess Valakut? Yeah, I guess next turn I can Valakut my opponent, I think. Turn 1 Magus. Poggers. Troll is slow for both Thrall and Shadow, but it's been great for me against 2 decks, but we were already pretty forward, so yeah. Yeah, it's just like going down in land drop is not something I'm ever interested in doing. And with Dryad, explosives becomes even better. Like if you have Dryad, you can use explosives to blow up a Blood Moon, which you can't really with Blason. There's actually 4 colors skip shift. I don't know. Maybe. Just don't have the natural Valakut. Cool. So our opponent could be playing like any type. They could even be playing the deck that I was playing yesterday. Just like Bant. Are they? If they are, then they should have tapped their fetch lands for Valakut here if they're gonna be using Wargate here. We're gonna get Wargated, chat. It's time to Wargate. Yes! Yes! We're getting Wargated. They're probably gonna get a Valakut, but it just doesn't do anything. Keep it safe. How many cards do you prefer lately? I'm leaning towards 3. Yeah, 3 has been the number that I've been going towards. Yeah, my opponent definitely should not have sacked their fetches. I don't like that play from them. Because now I just go for second Titan. I just kill them. I guess I can't because the Stronghold is in my hand. Oh, I have Explore. Nice. Good. Good job, me. Good job. Summoner Spect. Summoner Spect. Opponent concedes. Pact of Negation, thank you very much. Peace Within, thank you very much. Dismembers for Dryad. I guess Rex Sage and maybe Force. I guess I actually do like the scouts in this matchup. They're not likely to die. They might have counter magic. Radiant Fountain seems irrelevant. Shave one steerings. Couple of explores. Let's try this. Other guys is really annoying to play against. Just lost the game to him bouncing scout, preventing me from. Yeah. I mean, it's something that's bound to happen, right? Looking for a bounce land here. Bog to stop ramming up. I don't care about that plan. I don't think that's what my opponent's plan is. I'm trying to win before something like that is relevant, so I don't think I'm interested in Bog. Farseek. Yeah, they seem to just be playing the deck that I was playing yesterday. PogChamp. Huh. Never before have I seen such skill. I mean, that's basically all I'm about here. My opponent just keeps on fetching. I don't understand why they keep fetching. With a Dryad in play. Can I Dryad plus Valakut? If I Dryad plus Vala... Yeah, actually Dryad plus... No. No, I can't. Unfortunate. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to Beast Within. That's going to be my line. I could have also gone for Pact of Negation. And what do I want to bounce? I guess I want to protect this one. I could get Balakut plus a bounce land, play Dryad, but that only gives me one trigger, which doesn't kill the Dryad, so I'd rather make sure that I can kill the Dryad, basically. And I think I'm going to kill the Dryad after my opponent does their stuff. So they're going to get their Titan. Then they're going to get a bunch of Valakuts. I'm going to kill the Dryad in response to all the Valakut triggers. All the Valakut triggers will fizzle. We'll take it from there. And this is the problem when you build your deck around the card Dryad of the Elysian Grove, right? Just like one removal spell just basically fucks up all your plans. Mm-hmm. Usually I feel pretty favored in all the Primeval Titan mirrors, though. Like we are just playing like a better version of this deck, a faster, more powerful version. It's time to bomb prime time. I mean, if it's ever time to bomb prime time, then I probably don't want to play Magic anymore. Yeah. And I think it was correct to do it like this, because maybe they would have chosen something else. And now all the Valakut triggers fizzle. And this game is over. It's funny like the text that it says, Valakut, the Molten Pinnacle's trigger ability does not resolve because the intervening if condition is not met. That's so technical and specific. It's funny. Not sacking Elder response. I mean, it's just like it's not doing anything, right? Like it's just yeah, I guess that they did get 2 Valakuts. Interesting. Wow, yeah, they really punted there. They really punted. Why didn't they sack Elder? I have no idea. Probably just a punt. Okay, so the correct way to pay for this is to pay like this. Play my own Dryad. Then we're gonna tap the Prowess for green, activate Castle, cast the second prime time, get Valakut plus Vesuva, whatever. They died. It wouldn't have mattered, but yeah, it was strictly correct. Yeah. Agreed there. What were the losses to? We lost to Mono Red Prowess and we lost to Grixis Shadow. And I was starting to miss soreness, you know? Getting them done, yes. I mean, slowly but surely I'm getting there. The push-up grind. I'm in the grind. This hand is... It's just not good enough. Turn 5 Titan, let's go. Raising the cost on them was good. People trolling you real hard. Yeah. I mean, once I finally get there, jeez, wow. Vini Goliardo paying the tax, paying the push-up tax. Probably as soon as I finally get there, you know, I'm going to bring it back to the previous cost. I can't even pack for Azusa. Brutal. Oh, camera's too low. Yeah, I always forget to fix the camera after the push-up camera. Stomping Ground tapped. That's okay. It was off a Windsweep hit, so it could be Ponza. It's not Ponza. Good. Good for us. All right, Azusa, Dryad, one of those. Steerings, okay. Second Amulet. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I'm one off tightening here, so I'm gonna have to wait one more turn. Yep. I can't. I'm lacking the necessary green mana, I think. So I need to use one land drop. I guess we can use this land drop. Use one of the mana for Titan. Yeah, because then I can't Azusa. If I fetch here, then yeah, I can Azusa of the Crumbling Vestige. Play this twice. Yeah, I guess I actually can here. But I need to pack for Azusa. If I get Dryad, then I don't have enough green mana. Yeah, and then how do I cast the Titan if I pack for Dryad? Yep. That's what I thought. We can Titan here, but we have to pack for Azusa. That seems worth it, though. Seems worth it. Crumbling Vestige, baby. Crumbling Vestige. It's a pretty sweet line, though. It's a pretty sweet line. Surprise! Surprise, motherfucker. We Tolkien haste. Yep. We could do everything, we just couldn't do it with Dryad. We had to pack for Azusa. Which is fine. It was definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Oh, that's right. They also play Dryad now. Everybody just plays Dryad. So... Cover the souls out. Some fries, motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker.
That's so good. Unkeepable hand is unkeepable. Keepable hand is medium. I think we bought on the Azusa here. So we almost have Titan mana. And I think I'd rather dig deeper. So turn 2, we're going to be able to explore. Hopefully we don't get acid mossed. That would be the worst case scenario. I think I probably want to play around acid moss. Ugh. Maybe I just can't play around acid moss anymore. Yeah, with the way that this hand developed, I kind of missed the Asus that I bottomed. Yet another streamer downplaying the extreme competitiveness of mid and modern, and he that only does this profit with his tournament wins off stream. Yo, I actually streamed mill, okay? So clearly I am a believer in the mill lifestyle. So I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. Can we draw something good here? Okay. We might have effects on my opponent's upkeep. We might have effects on their upkeep. Sack. Okay. No sack. We can Titan, which kind of sucks, but hopefully this sets them behind enough. Take one. You got me. You got me. Grazer. PogChamp. Can we find the green source off the top? One time. It's not a green source, but it might be like an amulet or something. It's not an amulet or something. Okay, we're gonna be pacting. I guess I should have gone to the semi-growth chamber there. I didn't think about it. I was thinking about transmuting and I forgot that now I don't have a second blue source. Derp. Hell. Whoopsies. Keep running to Shadow the Colossus. Shadow the Colossus is a great game. Big fan of Shadow the Colossus. Big fan of Shadow the Colossus. Oh, you keep running to Shadow, Colossus is back in the menu. Gotcha. I guess my opponent just didn't have it, huh? Interesting. You wanna know who does have it, opponent? That would be me. I guess we can explore first. That's kind of nice. Damn it. I drew exactly the card that I didn't want to draw. Feels bad, man. It was still correct for me to explore first because I might have found an amulet, right? So I guess if I had found an amulet, I would have been able to cast it. Never mind. Teleria West is good. I guess I'm just gonna get 2 Teleria Wests here. Seems hard for my opponent to beat this. Even if they have like a Beast Within or something to kill this, I just let it go. Just don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4. No active Valakut just yet. All right, I mean, this game is over, so I'm kind of just like mumbling through and not thinking about things. But that was actually a mistake. What I should have done was to pack for Dryad, get Valakut, attack Vesuva, copy Valakut, destroy my opponent's face. It's okay, we're pivoting now. We are pivoting. Oh no. No idea what my opponent's waiting for to concede. Also, why do they still have Bolt in their deck? And I wonder, why do they still have Bolt? Foo Fighters. Why play Skip Shift when you could be playing Amulet? No? Did somebody get that one? Everlong? No? Rough. Tough crowd here, huh? Tough crowd out here in Twitch chat. What are my thoughts on Karn versus no Karn so far? Is the ability to have more status quo impactful or less? I think that Karn is better than no Karn. But I think that no Karn is still very, very, very playable. That's why I'm playing some no Karn today for those non-Karn owning folks out there. Although I guess that I have Uro in my deck, which is like even more expensive than Karn, so. Got the reference, just trying to digest this list. Multitasking is not your thing, huh, Jesus? That's cool, that's cool. Okay, okay. Turn 1 Amulet, turn 2 we can transmute. Okay. I think I'm gonna go for Breeding Pool. It allows me to transmute on 2. We might get paired against Burn or something and we get punished, but it might be irrelevant. Getting paired against Misty Rainforest. Hallowed Fountain tapped, go. It's definitely not what I was expecting. Should I... Asusa is the question. Cost for 2 mana. I guess we would die to Ghost Squatter. Yeah, I guess there's just no reason for me to go for something so aggressive right here. Is it that good in this meta? Yeah, it is. Deck is good in most metas. It doesn't really do anything. So we seem to be just playing against the Bant control deck here. I think I'm gonna expose the Valakut. Apologizes for not getting you match of a match earlier. Oh, you're good, Horrific. Were you the one playing the Bant deck? That Bant deck is pretty sweet. Did you see it on stream earlier? Playing Animal Crossing, missing my Foo Fighter CDs, and X kept, and wondering about the merits of not playing Karn. Wow, so it really is a pondering day for you, Jesus, isn't it? Good. Hey, Cloud Scrapers. Happy New Titan evening for you as well. Alright, what you got for me, opponents? Best case scenario is our opponent goes ahead and they Field of Ruin my Semi-Growth Chamber. Or my Valakut. Either or would be great for us. They don't do anything. They don't do anything. So there's no need for us to do anything. Watched yesterday, I had to try it out. Still getting used to playing a Moto. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, it's definitely different. It's definitely different, and it's definitely important for you to get used to the interface and whatnot. Sometimes Magic is really easy. Like, honestly, I don't care about this at all. It's just a matter of my opponent wanting to LD themselves is just so good for us. Why not go for Cavern plus Titan? You just saw why, because my opponent would have been able to Field of Ruin me. And instead I was able to blow them up. They failed to find? What the hell? Okay, so for my opponent's current mana situation. I guess it's more zombies if I do make the land drop here, so I think I'm just going to. Here we're just gonna feel the plus Bordeaux Garrison. Not playing into my opponent's path to exile. Again, I'm playing conservatively. Man, there's some words that are just really tough for me to pronounce. I'm playing conservatively because there's no need for us. Like, we are just winning very easily by playing it slow. So there's no reason for me to, like, get even minimally blown out by what my opponent's doing. Apocalypse. Sure. You have successfully bounced my 1/1. You have also successfully bounced my 6/6. Now what? You have successfully conceded the game. Cool. Alright, so back to Pactification, yes. Beast Within, yes. We're actually playing against Blade, so I do like Rex Sage, I do like Explosives, and I do like Uro. Susa can come out, one Explorer we can shave. I kind of do like the Forces, but we're gonna see how that works out. Can shave, whoops, shave one Pact. We want Field, we want Bog. We don't want Radiant Fountain, we don't want Ghost Squatter. We can shave one castle. We can probably shave two castles. I kind of do like this member. I need to wait a little bit more because I do like these members a lot if my opponent is playing Spell Queller. But if they aren't, then this member is actually not that good. I guess I do want them though. There. Definitely a very medium hand, but we have access to a Stoneforge. We have answers to an Ashiok, which is kind of exactly what we want. Now we also have access to Blue Pact, which is good. Will my opponent force this? Because that would be great. They don't. Tulare West means we have access to both Titan and potentially Cavern of Souls. Kills Colonnade. I don't care about Colonnade. Honestly, I care about I care about Field more than I do care about Colonnade, honestly. I think I'm gonna play the Misty here because if my opponent Ashioks, that would be kind of a disaster. Could have saged my opponent Astrolabe. Would have been I was mildly tempted to do that. Just mildly. Quaddle's good. I think I'm gonna be fetching for another Brooding Pool here. Doesn't feel great, but I don't think I can not get value. Like, my opponent's gonna path me and field me a bunch, so I definitely want the basics to remain in my deck. Alright, now that they have second Astrolabe, I'm definitely not saging that. No shadow of doubt. Good, good, good. I think the cover is going to be more important for now. Also, I have 1 copy of Cavern and like 8 or 9 copies of Primeval Titan, so. Alright. EE for 2 is becoming enticing. Ashiok. Sure. We're gonna get minus. No minus. Good job, opponent. Good job. Called it too early. Called it too early. Oh man, feels bad. Feels bad to call it too early. Hell yeah, Jesus, thank you so much for the subscription. Tier 1 subscription and Coderific for gifting that Tier 1 sub. Welcome to the Primetime Stronghold, Jesus. Thanks for being here. Another Ashiok. Teferi. Teferi's fine. Okay, so we're gonna name human. Mana Leak OP. And that's why I did not run my Titan into that. Glad we learned something. Only thing that's worrisome is the fact that I'm at 5. can probably race. Unless my opponent has another Quaddle or a sword or something. Pog. Alright, so I guess we die to the card, Aether Gust. Shit. Damn it. That's right. That's not how that card works. Whoops. Whoops. Now we good. Alright. Gust or bust? No gust. Okay. We have one more land drop. I have to assume that my opponent has something. Teferi is pretty awkward here. This allows me to answer the Teferi. And if I get to clear the Teferi, then I'm probably fine. Another Quaddle. It's really annoying. Except my opponent just missed lethal. I guess maybe they just have like a path or something. Sure. Color me intrigued. I think white is the best support color right now. It depends on the deck that you're playing. Trying a white splash Karnless version today. 3-0 right now. Fix it. No, nice. That's pretty good. Archmage's Charm. Okay, maybe they don't have it. I was just getting slow rolled. Okay. Game 3. Unlucky that Karn isn't human still. Yeah, I know. So unlucky. Not my fault at all. Not my fault whatsoever. Just unlucky. Feel like Path's literally only downside to this member is color requirements. Also been facing a lot of prowess, so Path helps a lot. Yep. Celestial Purge is also really, really good right now. But that's why I really liked Will's like Black Green Titan list from yesterday. Just Decay is kind of the nuts. Decay just answers literally everything. The black green requirement though is pretty rough. Rip is reasonable. Yeah, but usually we don't care about decks where Rip is good against. John would be the only one. Not even still we have Uro. which gets kind of blanked. I'm wondering if we should be playing another explosives here. I think one is fine. Dread, should we just get the Natty Bog? Yeah, exactly. How is the no Karn build so far? It is worse than Karn. Like Karn is very, very good. So it has felt like we are playing probably a slightly less powerful version of the deck. It's still very playable. Still very playable. Yeah, I think I have to ship this. Ugh. Pinballs to 6 as well. Well, hopefully this Azusa does work. Or hopefully this Force of Vigor becomes a blowout down the line. So Cheese was testing Nissa Vital Force again. Miss running Nissa, yeah, Nissa's great. Yeah. Bye-bye, Azusa. Just resolved. Sick. From the Crypt with the raid. Thank you so much. Welcome everybody from the Crypt stream. Thank you very much for being here. My name is Francisco. We stream a lot of Amulet in this channel and some other spaces, some other tasty stuff every now and then as well. So here I'm going to first of all play the Gruul Turf, see what my opponent does with their Field of Ruin. They don't do anything, sweet. So then I'm going to play this. Float blue. Transmute. Why didn't we ramp with Azusa? You're seeing it right now. If I had ramped, then I wouldn't have double blue to transmute. Always gotta think one turn ahead. Hopefully more turns ahead. But at least one. If I had ramped, then I wouldn't have done anything this turn. Still feel like the mana base is iffy for the white splash. Yeah, I think it's bad. Like if you're playing castles, I don't think you can splash. That's basically the way I feel about it. If you're playing castles, splashing is too greedy. Yeah, and it's not for protection because we don't have a scout. It's because I wanted to transmute, and if I had actually done the thing, I wouldn't. If I had played all my lands, I wouldn't have been able to transmute. So that's the reason. Ugh, they found the land. That sucks. Try it. Playing around Mana League very nicely. And I think I'm going to make both of my land drops here. It's not great with a Field of the Dead in play, but if I... Like next turn I can play a Titan through a Mana Leak, and I'm also holding up Force of Vigor now. For whatever it's worth. But it's mostly because next turn I'm going to be able to Pact and play Titan through Mana Leak. Up in the fetch lands and adding a single Teleport card. Yeah, I think that just messes your mana so hard. Might not be optimal. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it unfortunately cannot be. Like, you just have to choose. Do you want to play castle or do you want to splash? And attempting to do both is just getting too greedy, in my opinion. This doesn't matter too much. Right? That point is going for Uro probably here. Attack you. 1, 2. White, red. This guy clocks, man. This guy with double strike, he definitely needs to clock. Oh, this is such a big win for us. Sakoth! Whoops. Sakoth, welcome back to the Primetime Stronghold for the 13th month in a row. Thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. Welcome back to the Primetime Stronghold. Did you folks see what just happened there? Did you folks see my opponent using a cryptic to bounce my Dryad? Can you believe that people don't play Sunhome in their deck? It's mind-blowing. It's freaking mind-blowing. For we Hasten Vigilance is crazy. I agree. That is really nice. Play my Dryad. Play my other Dryad. You wanna use a Mana Leak here, maybe? Use a Mana Leak here, maybe? MTG 1388, thank you for the follow. Bog you. Nice Uro that you didn't cast. Yeah, this card really sucks, man. I'm very, very sad. And the worst part about this card, like the most infuriating part about the fairy, is the fact that he's not good enough to be banned. Like that is the part that sucks the most. It's just like, it's not good enough to be banned, so it's never, we're just like doomed. We're just gonna be playing the fairy for like the foreseeable future, forever basically. It's really sad. It's really, really sad. Bait. Attack the fairy. Snake number 1. Got more? Snapcaster. Okay. This Sunhome is doing so much work, it's crazy. How to turn your opponent's 2-for-1s into 1-for-1s. I really hope that they steal my Amulet here like they did last game. Another way that gets banned is if it prints one sort of knowledge pool-esque lock with... Yeah, this is just silly. Been running into a lot of decks with Boil in the Cyber. Do you have any tips to beat that? Yeah, just don't play your Dryad. The fact that you have Dryad in your deck doesn't mean that you need to play it. You can hold it in hand. You can sideboard it out. It's as easy as that. Like, we don't need this card to win. It's a good card. We don't need it to win. Slide it out. Cut it. Hold it in your hand. I played to Titan following turn and win. They need exactly Boil to win. I mean, if that's the case, then it's just probably not even worth it for you to play around it. So just don't. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I cannot. Cannot Titan. Attacked Fairy. Lost 4 games to it. Yeah. I mean, you are the one playing the games, right? Like, you know what you can and what you cannot play around. Like, I'm not there, so I couldn't tell you, but for what you're telling me, it feels like you're just getting got in situations where there's kind of no way around getting got, so sometimes you just can't play around getting got, and that's fine. I think I'm going to... I kind of don't want to replay Bog just yet. The only thing that really bothers me is if my opponent has something here and they have Ashiok. Snapcaster for no value. Sounds good. Is it standard in Gent sideboards? Yes, I think it is at this point. Nib asks to like 5 copies of Boil, so you play hard around it. Yeah, that makes sense. Is my opponent out of snakes? They have 1 snake left. Snake number 4. Bring it on. Bring it on, snake number 4. Aether Gust. Aether Gust is good, I think. I'm getting tired of this stupid Teferi game. Getting a little bit tired of this Teferi game. Got it. Stand full stroke. Oh, I should have played my land first. Whoops. Enabled mana leak there. Yeah, I fucked it up. Oh, I fucked it up. Oh, I got hasty and I fucked it up. Well, that's... I mean, we know about the Disdainful Stroke now. That's good for us. Poggers. Tap to Fairy. Yep. I really fucked this one up, didn't I, chat? Oh, that's really frustrating. Oh, because I didn't play my land. Oh, I should have won this game so easily. I know they have a Disdainful Stroke in hand now. So they played a fetch land there. Alright, give me that cavern, baby. So I can finally end this game. Good. Thank you. This took way too long. That punt was pretty costly. 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice Disdainful Stroke. Field of the Dead. And I played the land this turn, so I guess we just get to Larry West. Oh, thank you, Shay Lab. Shay Lab. Thanks, I appreciate it. Thanks for being here today. Okay. Got my Sambo. You got my Titan. So my opponent's hand is Stroke plus Unknown. So I guess it's better for me to do this right now. Mana Leak, sure. Okay, so we're gonna win this game now. Primeval Titan, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Jeez, this game took way too long. They're dead to these, so I'm just gonna hold the landing hand. Was wondering, has Maru ever made an appearance on the stream? I don't think she has. Don't think she has. She came to Austin. So some folks that watch the stream have met her. But she hasn't actually made an appearance on the stream. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. We could Uro for value. I think I'm just over with this game. The fairy just bothered me too much, so I'm just going to kill my opponent and just move on to the next league. So by all intents and purposes, she doesn't exist. Yes, she does not exist. By definition, she does not exist. I know you have this full stroke opponent, so let's please move on to the next game. Let's please move on to the next game. They're looking for the incredible line that wins them the game. That doesn't exist. Exactly. Like, I literally know the card in your hand, opponent. Come on, Soybe Devil. Soybe Devil. Ugh. I hate when this happens. But well, 3-2. We can start wrapping up the league. 3-2. We're definitely going to play another one after a short break. We're just going to look at the list and we'll look at any changes that we might want to make. Mono red prowess. How can we... You know what I like? I think I'd like to play a tracker. Women can't be salted. Can we report them? Yeah, so the problem with reporting people is I have tried to do it in the past and it's just not worth doing, which really sucks, because like this kind of behavior just keeps on happening. Name and shame. Real mature. Anyway. I'm trying a 32 land version with no steerings and 4 explorers that has felt good, but I have only tested against friends, not MTGO or anything. Interesting. Honestly, like steerings has been great, so I kind of want to keep on playing steerings. So I don't think that's the change that I want to make. Your opponent has disconnected. Oh, classic. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, so I guess with that we're gonna wrap up this this YouTube video. Thank you very much for watching. I will be back for another league, and I think I'm gonna do something like this for the next league. So a couple of little changes. I've been wanting to add tracker to my deck for a second there, and if we don't have access to Karn, then tracker actually might find its way back into the mix. Something else that I'd like to kind of tackle is the mono red prowess matchup, which is a little bit iffy for sure. So I could see maybe cutting one Force of Vigor for another explosives or a dismember. Bailoff is another consideration for sure. I think we're gonna start with this. We'll take it from there. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.